Wah wah. This cry. It's Tower. Tower? You're back. What happened? Who bullied you? Mother, you're finally back. That old man tricked me. I saw him practicing martial arts in the courtyard yesterday night. He even had wine with brother after practicing martial arts. He looks nothing like someone who's about to die. He should just die. He should just die right now. That old man. He's seeking death. I'll succeed when everything goes as planned tomorrow. We'll have good news. Luckily, my wife hasn't been at home these few days if she finds out that I've tricked Tower. Darling? Didn't you return to your hometown to visit your family? Why are you back so soon? Of course, I have to be back. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found out that Tower is devastated because you don't have long to live. Come on, my dear, it's time to take your medicine. No! It's my first time wearing a wedding gown. It feels magical. How do I look? It really suits you. Really? You look good in your outfit as well. However, I should alter the gown since we still have time. I'm completely exposed. I don't think there's a need for that. It fits you perfectly. Huh? What's wrong? Be patient. Are you Suhwa? Greetings, royal brother. There's no need for the formalities. It's the day of your marriage today. He's the crown prince, Yunjongyang? My second brother told me that you offended the 8th prince last night. The 8th prince is nice and understanding. How could I have offended him? Humph, since you're part of Prince Ning's manor now, you should know your place. My father and I are in charge of the Yun family. I hope that you'll manage to learn some things on your own. I just got here, so I don't know the rules well. Thank you for your reminder. You're just a son-in-law who married into our family. Yongning, you need to discipline your husband. Yes. I'll do as you say, royal brother. It must be hard for you to live in such a family. It's fine, they were the ones who raised me. You're Prince Ning's biological daughter, you're not any different from them. Naturally, Prince Ning is obligated to raise you. In the future, I'll try asking my father for a favor. I'll ask him to let me build a manor outside. I've earned plenty of money these years. I have enough to buy myself a nice courtyard. You and I can live happily together there. He'll definitely agree. All right. You've already done enough. You can't cause any more trouble today. Anyway, your master will think of a way to escape in return. If you cause any trouble now, the Su family will be thrown into crisis. Yeah. It's all your hopeless father's fault. When I get back, I'll beat him up to help you vent your rage. All right. I didn't expect my wife to be so supportive of Tower's relationship with her master. If this goes on, I won't be able to explain things to the Emperor. I'll take action tonight. Tower. You're here. Why are Tower and her family here right now? Luckily, Tower is calmer than usual right now. What do you think? Do we look good? It's useless even if you show me such an expression. You were the one who begged me to do this. Humph. Aha. My good nephew, are you free now? Come with me, there's something that I'd like to tell you. Huh? I'm free, I'm really free right now. Let's get out of here. Nephew, let me tell you this, getting married is a wonderful thing. Shut up. Little Tower. Doesn't seem happy. Is she worried about me? Tower has been looking after and protecting me since I was young. She seems more like the elder sister. However, I might really find true happiness this time around. I have to share my joy with Tower, so that she won't worry about me. Tower, are you still worried about me? Your cousin is a really nice person. There's no need for you to worry. Of course, I know that. Right, let me show you something. This is what he drew for me after he came back last night. He draws really well, doesn't he? Tower, you have to stay strong. I have one as well. Your husband drew this for me. What a nice drawing. Not only is he good at storytelling, but he's also very skilled in drawing as well. Ouch. Mother, what are you doing? My child, have you forgotten what I told you just now? She was the one who showed off first. However, Mother is right. It'll be troublesome if Master can't leave this marriage. Sister Yongning, why don't we chat about something else? Something else? Oh, right, gifted this hairpin to me as well. Why isn't she done yet? Oh no. Your husband gifted me this hairpin as well. Huh! Your distant cousins, it's great that he gives you gifts. Little Tower. Why does she have that expression on her face? It's the tough and unyielding expression that someone would show when they want to protect something that they cherish and love. Was she not teasing me a few days ago? Little Tower really has feelings for her cousin? Tower, and there's something that I have to tend to. I'll take my leave. Sure, go ahead. How can this be? Tower and I grew up together. In the past, I was willing to share anything with her. However, he's my husband, besides, he's your cousin, Tower. Little Tower, I won't give in to you this time around. Tower, you acted way too rashly today. What will happen to your sisterhood with Yongning after this? She was the one who kept showing off in front of me. I wonder what Master did to charm Sister Yongning. They've only known each other for less than 2 days. Not only is Sister Yongning being extremely protective over him, but she's also treating him like her sweetheart. She keeps showing off in front of me. He didn't seduce her in any way. Your master treats others extremely nicely. He's also very knowledgeable. Yongning hasn't interacted with many men, and they got along pretty well yesterday. Although they haven't known each other for a long time, she couldn't help but fall for him. Alright, stop causing trouble. You have to trust your master. Let's wait for this to end, alright? Okay. My darling. Where did my darling you go? I've spent a long time looking for you. Leader Bai told me that Yu Ling would be here. Why can't I find him anywhere? Where's my darling? Come on out, darling. I didn't expect there to be so many familiar faces here today. Since they've made their way here, that must mean. I knew it. Grand Tutor Su, you can go ahead. I'd like to walk around on my own. Alright, I'll head off. Come out. Master. Come on, go ahead and ask me all the questions that you have. Master, are you really getting married today? Things turned out this way all of a sudden. It's just a ceremony. Your junior begged me to do so. What about your senior Bai? Did you tell him about it? Humph, I'm not going. Senior Bai is angry at you. He said that you didn't tell him you were getting married. That's why he won't be coming today. He'll visit you and your wife another day. How would I have known about it? We only met once yesterday. Everything happened due to special circumstances. If I had managed to find you, I would have asked you to take my place instead. That would be the end of me. Where's Mo Jinheng? Did he mingle in among everyone as well? Senior Mo Jinheng said that some of his friends came over to visit. He went out to meet his friends. He'll rush over if he has time. I wanted them to come over to watch the show. What a pity. What did you say? It's nothing. That's great, come on, I'll bring you somewhere nice. Somewhere nice? Don't be afraid, I'm not a devil. Ah! Master, I made a mistake, don't do this to me. My darling, this is our second time capturing you. The auspicious time is here. May all guests enter the hall. Due to cultural reasons, he won't be bowing to the heaven and earth or to the parents. How reckless. Never mind. I'm a professional host. One's lifetime is full of happiness and sadness. Happiness and joy always come hand in hand. Join hands and overcome all of life's hardships together. From today onward, you'll spend your lifetime together. Your encounter was fated by the heavens, wishing this match made in heaven a century of happiness. Wait, this rascal is already engaged. Why was he flirting around with Tower yesterday night then? He broke Tower's heart. I have to kill him. I need to kill him at once. Tower, you're still young. Once I resolve all these issues, I'll bring you and your brother back to the Imperial Palace. You can keep me company. Bow down to each other. Enter the bridal chamber. Oh gosh, we're really together in the bridal chamber. I didn't succeed in the brothel due to several unexpected circumstances. A married woman tried to seduce me, but I didn't give in to her because of my morals. However, a pretty noble lady is now right before me. Darling, we haven't drunk our cross-cupped wine yet. How can we get on the bed so soon? Really? It's my first time getting married, so I don't have much experience, haha. You're always so good at talking back. Then, shall we rest on the bed? Let's rest. Calm down, Grand Tutor Su told me that she doesn't know much about this stuff. perhaps nothing will happen. What do you mean she doesn't know about this stuff? Hang in there, hand in there, I'm not an animal. Husband, I've taken off enough of my clothes, right? How about you? I'm ready. Although I'm not really marrying her, it's still the night of our marriage. If I suddenly reject her, it'll be a huge pity. I mean, I'll be exposing myself way too easily. I'll just lie on the bed, I won't do anything. But Yong Ming is lying on top of me, I can't do anything about that, right? That's right, although I'm lying on the bed and bad thoughts are forming in my mind, I'm still a good person. Is she really not going to do anything? Darling, in the past, my mother told me that once a man and a woman get married, they'll have a child after lying in bed naked. I'm now lying in bed with you without any clothes on. Will I have a child next year? Did she tell you anything else? Don't you read a lot? Have you not read about other stuff in books? Nope. Do such pure novels still exist? However, there are always censored parts in books. I don't know what those parts are either. Is the censorship in Tianxin country that strict? Right, you haven't finished telling me your story previously, you should tell me more. Are you still thinking about that story? I'll try to keep the suspense and let you guess the ending of the story. How can you do that? Logically speaking, the bird in the cage will definitely get rescued, however, I can't think of how it'll end up getting rescued. I can't tell her the ending of this story. The concubine's child that no one cares about, the abandoned pet sparrow. Being used as a bargaining chip between two families. Being used as bait by a poisonous snake. If you want to escape your cage, you have to rely on yourself. Darling, it's great that I met you, and not someone else. One day, I'll tell you the truth. Next I just need to. Humph? What's going on? This sword intent. It's him. What's going on? Did the noise wake you? It seems like one of my apprentices is competing against someone else. His opponent seems to be pretty powerful, however, there's nothing to worry about, he's capable of going against him. 2 of my other apprentices are heading over as well, even I'll find it hard to fight against 3 of them. Darling, do you have apprentices? I do. Do you want me to teach you some skills? Would you like to learn how to fight with a sword or a blade? It's up to you. Don't keep staring at me, I've already slept with you, why are you staring at me so intently? Although it's the same word, it means completely different things. Ahem. By the way, what level are you at right now? I'm at the Xiantian level. I learned how to use a blade at the Imperial College. That's pretty low, however, that's alright, blades suit you. Really? Darling, what level are you? I'm at a higher level than you. I'm a demigod. Darling, you're bluffing. Schwunching, it seems that you haven't been slacking off all these years, you can actually keep up with me. Sword God Mojinheng, your abilities have improved after so many years, you should know the reason why I'm here. I haven't reported about the time you went to receive treatment for your kidney problems, why did you come looking for me? How do you know that? Ahem. I'm here to talk about Han Mu. The Mu River incident is over, his son, Han En, took refuge in Buddhism, why did you have to take his life? He kept trying to take revenge on Master, I was just helping you keep some pests away. You understand that one must pluck out evil by its roots, right? Or are you going to fight me till the very end? As the head of a sect, I bear plenty of responsibilities. Luo Shuangyun and Han Mu both lost their lives. Everyone within the sect started fearing for their own. For everyone's sake, you shouldn't have done this. The conflict between your sect and the Imperial Palace has nothing to do with me, I just did what I wanted to do. However, to everyone in the sect, you've taken the side of the Imperial Palace. Should I publish more gossip about the Emperor? I'll arrange that in the upcoming episodes. That's not my point. Never mind. Sword God Mojinheng, you saved Leader Bai back then, we can put this incident aside. However, I hope that you won't interfere in the matters between the sects and fellow cultivators, otherwise even you won't be able to bear the consequences. When did he learn how to put on an act like that? Senior Mojinheng. Where's everyone? Wasn't I asked to come over to fight someone? It's time to go, we're not fighting anymore. Heh? By the way, did Master really get married? Yes, I watched his wedding ceremony. Master suddenly got himself a wife. I really want to publish this in the newspaper. Sword God Mojinheng. Isn't that Emperor Yongwon? Is he the emperor? Why is he here alone? Isn't he afraid of being assassinated? Is he a close acquaintance of yours, Senior Mojinheng? I only met him a few times. I'm afraid he's going to pester me and ask me to work for the Imperial Palace again. Sword God Mojinheng, Leader Bai, how have you been? Huh? Oh, I haven't seen you in a while, Leader Bai. I miss you a lot. I'm not implying anything. I'd just like to return an important item to you. I'll reward you handsomely if you complete this task. What do you think? Sword God Mojinheng? I have content to write about now. Here's another man. Yongning, it's time for you to wake up. Darling, you're such a bully. I didn't sleep well since you fooled around with me till midnight. It was torture. Don't make it sound so misleading. You couldn't sleep because of the noises from Mojinheng's fight. Besides, I was the one who went through the most last night. I saw Prince Yunwei and Princess Ningxiang going out in a hurry just now. It seems to be really lively outside. Is there a special occasion today? Today? I think the Empress Dowager is organizing a garden party today. The Empress Dowager holds a garden party every year. She invites all members and friends of the royal family to join the party. A lot of famous opera singers will be performing at the garden party. I heard that it's extremely lively. My royal brother and royal sister attend the party every year. Have you never attended the garden party before? Although I'd love to attend the party, my royal brother doesn't like me going around. I don't know the other members of the royal family well either. It's just the imperial palace. It's not like it belongs to a deity. If you'd like to attend the party, let's head over right now. Darling, you're bluffing again. Actually, I could have attended the party in the past. I was just a coward. However, my jade token has shattered. I can't enter the palace right now. Jade token? This is the jade token. These two halves come together to form a token with the emblem of Prince Ning. It represents Prince Ning's manor. However, it's now useless since it's broken. My royal father didn't give me a new token either. Otherwise, we could have attended the garden party as close relatives of the royal family. This jade token has an extremely familiar texture. It's similar to the token that Lanner gifted me. However, my jade token has a richer color. Lanner must have snatched that jade token from the emperor. I have an identical jade token. Yongning, is there anyone with the last name of Chu among the relatives of the royal family? Darling, you're so silly. The last name of all the relatives of the royal family is Yun. How can they have the last name Chu? Really? Why do I feel like something isn't right? Darling, didn't I tell you that we can't attend the party? Why did you bring me here? I mean, since we're already here, we might as well do it. I've been wanting to stroll around the palace for some time. It'd be great if I could sneak into the emperor's harem and have some fun there. Ahem. The palace isn't a garden. The Empress Dowager has given orders. If you'd like to enter, please show me your jade token. Right, the jade token. Let me look for it. They're unfamiliar faces. I've met all the relatives of the royal family. Who are these kids? They must be from a side branch. Don't they know how to show respect to others? Oh, I found it. I'll teach these kids a lesson today. Is this acceptable? This is. Dear guests, please enter. How can this be? The relatives of the royal family are all part of the Yun family. I've never heard of someone with the name Ying. Darling, where did you get this jade token? A friend gave it to me. I didn't expect it to be so useful. I didn't expect them to fear it so much. Does the imperial palace have something to do with the demon sect? Chu Xianin. What's her background? Let's go in. Royal Brother Wei, is Yongning not attending the garden party today? Did she really get married yesterday? Yongning really did get married. Back then, I told my father that I'd like to ask for Yongning's hand in marriage from Prince Ning's manor. However, I didn't manage to do so, as I ended up getting scolded by my father. What a pity. Yun Kong, Commandery Prince. Royal Brother Yun Kong, why is that a pity? Although Yongning has the title of a princess, she's just the daughter of a concubine. How can she be a good match for you? She doesn't even have the right to attend this garden party. Darling, let's sit here. Why do I hear Yongning's voice? Darling, try this. Does that rascal not know what his position is? How dare he come in here? Royal brother Yunkang? Long time no see, Yongning. Long time no see, royal brother Yunkang. Is he Yongning's husband? What gives him the right to get something that I failed to obtain? Who are you? Why have I never seen you in the Yun family? I just married Yongning a few days ago. I'm her husband. It should be fine for me to come here and wander around, right? It should be fine? I know that Yongning got married. However, she didn't get married to someone from another noble family. Instead, she got a husband to marry into the family. Is Yongning the concubine's daughter from Prince Ning's manor? She actually brought her husband to the garden party. That's right, she's way too bold. The Empress Dowager will be coming over soon. Everyone present here is of noble status. Her husband married into her family, yet she still dared to bring him here. Won't she be putting the Empress Dowager to shame? So that's what he's talking about. Darling, we should go. I've seen enough of the party. The opera hasn't even started. Why don't we leave after watching it? Since you'd like to go back, let's go. Wait. Are you trying to leave just like that? Do you really think that the Imperial Palace is somewhere you can enter and leave as you wish? Oh, it's the 8th Prince. What do you want from me this time? What do I want from you? You're not a part of our family. Since you barged into the Imperial Palace today, you'll have to be sent to the dungeons for trial. Your Highness, all of this started with me. It has nothing to do with my husband. Why are you taking him to the dungeons? It has nothing to do with him? He married into your family. I'm the Prince of Tianxin Country. He's the one who disrespected me first. He then barged into the Imperial Palace. Isn't it only reasonable for me to send him to the dungeons? This beep rascal, if he gets sent to the dungeons, Prince Ning's manor will be put to shame. Kneel down, get down on your knees and beg for mercy from the 8th Prince. His Highness is a generous man. He'll let you go today. That's right, if you kneel down and kowtow 3 times in front of me, I'll consider letting you go. What do you think about that? Your Highness, I'll do it. I hope that you'll let me husband go. You can't kneel. You can only bend your knees for the heavens, the earth, and your parents. Why would you kneel to him? You're my woman. Even if he's a god, he's still not worthy enough. Husband. What an unfamiliar oppressive force. Do you think you Imperial guards are capable of putting me in the dungeons? What's wrong? Are they not enough for you? Of course not. Is that all the Imperial Palace has to offer? What arrogant words. My cultivation is at the Xian Yuan level. Let's see if you can defeat all of us. You won't be able to defeat me. Why you? What if I go against you too? The Crown Prince is here. The Crown Prince Chengzong. The Crown Prince. Royal brother. Royal brother, I can handle such small matters. There's no need to trouble you. It's all right. I'm tired of all this drama. It's taking you such a long time to punish these lowly intruders who barged into the Imperial Palace. You're not doing a good enough job, my brother. Royal brother, I've learned my lesson. Humph, my cultivation is at the spiritual emperor level. Will that be enough to defeat you? You're at the spiritual emperor level? That's enough. Enough for me to end you with a single move. How dare you? Royal grandmother, who's that person? Why is he offending my royal father? He's just someone who's courting death. This martial world belongs to you and your father in the future. Watch what unfolds next carefully. Your royal father will end his life soon. You can't look away. You have to see everything for yourself and witness how these people lose their lives. You'll learn how to become decisive and brutal once you see these foolish people bleed. Understood. I won't look away. I'll watch my royal father kill those people with his bare hands. What a madman. Is this rascal in his right mind? He keeps causing trouble for the Ning family. Crown Prince Chengzong is the inheritor of the throne. How dare he speak against him? My royal father has taught me cultivation since I was 7 years old. My speciality is my swordsmanship. Even sect leader Xuanqing from the Heavenly Sword sect praised me for being a rare cultivation genius. Do you think you'll be able to defeat me that easily? Come and try me. I'll stand here and let you attack me once with your sword. If you manage to injure me, I'll let you go. Injure you? If I attack you once, I'm afraid you'll lose your life. Darling, don't. I just want you to understand that this is the outcome you'll be met with if you keep blindly tolerating them. I've traveled all corners of the martial world and accepted plenty of disciples, besides finding myself some company. Another reason why I accept so many disciples is that I want them to change the fates of humans, and bring more hope to their respective clans. Nevertheless, humans can never change their terrible characteristics. If you continue subjecting others to your oppression due to your status and position, I don't mind helping the Emperor clean up his mess. The Empress Dowager is here. Greetings, Royal Grandmother. Humph? Who's that? How dare you cause such a commotion? Eh? Heh? Wait a beep minute. Isn't this that crazy freak? This rascal. Why isn't he bowing in front of the Empress Dowager? Although the Emperor is the head of the country, the Empress Dowager is still the most respected figure in Tianxin country. The Empress Dowager's approval is still required for some important decisions to be carried out. Everyone in Tianxin country knows about the Empress Dowager's ruthless ways. He's seeking death. You're the Empress Dowager? You still look the same as always. It's no wonder that Jade token was so effective. Why are you here? Royal Grandmother, do you know this person? He's one of my old friends. What's wrong? He's the Empress Dowager's old friend? Royal Grandmother, he barged into the imperial palace and spoke to me with utter disrespect. He even told me that he'd slaughter me with his sword. That's why I got into a conflict with him. Please judge this situation wisely, Royal Grandmother. Oh? Empress Dowager. How did you end up marrying into Prince Ning's family? You even barged into the imperial palace and offended 2 princes. You're not bowing down in front of me as well. How dare you? What do you mean, Empress Dowager? Come with me right now, I'll teach you a lesson. Darling. Don't worry, wait for me here. I'll be back soon. How dare he disrespect my son? He deserves to be sliced into pieces, yet you brought him away just like that. You're just the Empress Dowager. Tianxin country belongs to the Yun family. It belongs to my husband, and it'll belong to my son in the future. She looks better when she dresses like this, but I wonder if they'll deflate. When will you stop staring at me? It's second nature to me. We're close friends, I hope you don't mind. You're just doing as you wish. However, I didn't expect the Empress Dowager of Tianxin country to be the sect master of the Xianin demon sect. You arrived just in time. If you had come a little later, your country would have lost one of its princes. It won't be as simple as that, right? I don't care about his life or death, but if you killed the crown prince, do you think the emperor will let you go? The others might not know about it, but I know what happened at Mu River back then. Even the remnant of a deity's spirit wasn't a match for you. If you had gone against the crown prince, Tianxin country would be welcoming a new leader instead. How can that be? You're flattering me, Empress Dowager. Grand Tutor Su was the one who forced you to marry into Prince Ning's family, right? Since you already know everything, why did you ask me to come here with you? I won't return that amazing jade token to you. There's something else. You should know that I'm exerting a lot of power to maintain my current appearance. I know, they deflated the last time I poked them. They seem to be lasting for quite some time now. Previously, you helped me remove the evil being that had invaded my body, therefore, I assume that you must be extremely skilled in handling divine souls. There are some old injuries in my divine soul. I want to know if you can help me heal them as well? I need to take a look before I can give you an exact answer to that. I saved your life once before. If I help heal your divine soul, does that mean you'll owe me 2 huge favors? Also, remain in this position for now, don't move. Scram. I remember the number of favors that I owe you. I'll return these favors to you in the future. No. Actually, I can return one of those favors right now. He offended me, the crown prince, and yet the Empress Dowager brought him away just like that? He's just a man who married into Prince Ning's family. The Ning family really has raised a great daughter. Not only did she bring the man who married into her family inside the imperial palace, but that husband of hers even tried to slaughter me with his sword. Your Highness, this isn't our. Your Highness. Humph. We're done for, the Crown Prince is the future emperor. If we offend him, what will happen to Prince Ning's manor? Yong Ning, just look at what you've done. You just had to make him kneel down. Not only have we become the joke of all the other families, but we've even offended the crown prince. But my husband didn't want me to kneel. Why do you listen to the words of a man who married into our family? How can you compare a lowly being like him to the crown prince? The crown prince's status and position are unrivaled. How dare you act as you wish over here? You treacherous thing, Prince Ning's manor has fed you and raised you ever since you were born. When have we ever mistreated you? How dare you bring shame on our family today? Your husband is a lowly person as well. Do you really think that the imperial palace is somewhere lowly people like you are allowed to enter and leave as you wish? You guys can say anything about me, but he's my husband. My husband isn't a lowly person. Your husband isn't a lowly person? Even your mother is a lowly maid from Prince Ning's manor. I'd like to see how you're going to stop me from hitting you today. The Empress Dowager's edict is here. The Empress Dowager has sent over an edict, please listen. What's going on? Why must the edict arrive now? Princess Yong Ning, the Empress Dowager mentioned that you don't have to kneel down. Humph? She doesn't need to kneel down when the Empress Dowager's edict is being announced? What is happening? The Empress Dowager's edict is as follows. The youngest daughter of Prince Ning's manor, Yong Ning, is extremely lovely, and I've taken a liking to her. From today onward, her title will no longer be Yong Ning. She will be given the name Yong Fu. She will be rewarded with 10,000 taels of gold and 20 boxes of jewelry. She will be addressed as Princess Yong Fu from today onward. Princess Yong Fu, please accept the edict. Thank you. Oh, Princess Yong Fu, please don't thank me, you're putting me in a difficult position. This is great news, the Empress Dowager hasn't bestowed titles upon anyone in several years. Princess Yong Fu? This title is only given to the Emperor's daughter or sister. Besides, the Empress Dowager favors Eunuch Chao a lot, his status is extremely high, he treated Yong Ning so courteously. How can a concubine-born daughter like her receive such treatment? Eunuch Chao, what's wrong with the Empress Dowager? Why would she suddenly bestow a title upon Yong Ning? The Emperor said that no one is allowed to receive additional titles unless they've attained great achievements for the country. Your Highness, this is the Empress Dowager's edict. I'm just here to announce it. Why you? In that case, I'll ask the Emperor about it myself. Did my husband give me all of this? However, he's just a merchant's son, even though he's from the Su family. It doesn't make sense for him to receive such treatment. Wait. Actually, I don't know anything about him at all. Empress Dowager. Everything has been taken care of as per your orders. I got it, you can leave. You want your pet sparrow to fly out of its cage, even if it's capable of breaking out. The venomous snakes outside its cage won't let it go. In Tianxing country, one's identity is their best form of protection. I didn't expect you to be this intelligent freak. Why couldn't I tell when we were at the Mu River back then? How annoying, that was just my disguise. Stop talking nonsense, can you heal my divine soul now? I told you. I'll only know once I see your injuries myself. Where are you going? Calm down, this is just a part of my primeval spirit. I can only make a judgment once I examine your divine soul. However, I'll be able to sense all tactile stimuli as well. How soft. Your thoughts are written all across your face. Your divine soul has changed. Let me examine you in detail. Humph, yes, there seem to be gaps between your 7 souls. What cultivation technique have you been practicing? Why did it leave injuries on your divine soul? I've been cultivating the Triple Soul Sutra. It's the strongest cultivation technique from Xianin sect. It's also my natal cultivation technique. One's divine soul will be affected if one cultivates this technique for long periods of time. Your natal cultivation technique. I need to take a closer look. Wait, you can't go there. You're so filthy, you're being way too reckless. How dare you behave however you wish? I've found out what our problem is. Your injuries really are around that area. So what did you find out? I can heal your injuries, but the affected region of your divine soul is way too large. You have to take off your clothes while I heal you. That's rather troublesome. You rascal. You are saying that on purpose, aren't you? Empress Dowager, I apologize in advance for this. He really knows how to do it. He's actually healing the injuries in my divine soul. By the way, who is he? Why does he have such powerful capabilities? What's his relationship with Leader Bai? But Leader Bai won't tell me any of this in detail regardless of everything. There are cracks in your divine soul. Although your cultivation is at the level of a demigod, you can't unleash the peak of your abilities. You might be able to experience advancements in your cultivation once your divine soul has recovered. In that case, you'll have to help me out. I'll definitely reward you in the future. No worries, I'm glad to be of help. That's right, I'm just healing her injuries. All this physical contact is completely normal, right? I'm just healing her injuries. Ouch. Why? Did you stop? I suddenly lost my interest in helping you out. What do you mean? Shiener, I know that you're an extremely prideful person. I was the one who hit you first in the past. You were still young then. You tried hitting me a few times as well. I've forgiven you. I punished you by making you construct Mu River because I wanted to train you up. You're the future of Tianxin country. You need to mature by overcoming challenges. Thank you, Your Majesty. I don't have many opportunities to chat with my children. Once everything is settled, I'll make amends with you. He must be harboring ulterior motives toward Tower once again. My lovely children. This beep Emperor. Shiener, you're at the age to get married now, but you're still yet to be engaged. I'm rather worried about you, therefore, I'd like to help you find a match for marriage. What do you think about that? What do you think about the country general's daughter? I've seen that young lady before. She's 26 years old this year. I've seen her using a sword while she was studying at the Imperial College. Besides that, she's also skilled in poetry and singing. She's talented in both martial arts and literature. Your Majesty, I don't intend to get married. Besides, General Yang's daughter has extremely high requirements for her husband. She definitely won't like me. I can always order her to marry you. Would she dare to go against me? Thank you, Your Royal Highness. Actually, I already have someone I like. Is this Beep Emperor trying to bribe me so that I won't interfere in his affairs anymore? How can I sell out my sister? Oh? Who do you like? I'll make things happen for you. To be honest with you, it's useless even if you try to make things happen, Your Majesty. The person I like has an extremely prestigious status. She's beyond skilled as well. She's way too good for me. She's out of my league. Is there any authority greater than me? I'll help you get together with anyone you like except my daughter. Huh, she's out of your league? You rascal, you fell for someone out of your league? Have you fallen for Princess Yunmeng? She's your sister. It's not Princess Yunmeng. You don't understand, Your Royal Highness. The person I like is too far away from me. Princess Yunmeng is nothing compared to that person. No, any woman in this world is nothing compared to that person. At least it's not Yunmeng. However, you're still a young man. What kind of woman haven't I seen before? She's the only one with looks lethal enough to captivate the world. Hee. Why do I feel like a single brick isn't enough? Your Majesty, Your Majesty. My dear? What's going on? Your Majesty, previously you said that no one is allowed to bestow titles upon anyone else in the Imperial Palace anymore. However, the Empress Dowager bestowed the title of Princess Yongfu upon Yongning from Prince Ning's manor. Sister Yongning is now a princess? My royal mother bestowed the title of princess upon Yongning? Why don't I know about this? Your Majesty, Yongning behaved arrogantly and caused trouble in the Imperial Garden. However, the Empress Dowager still bestowed a title upon her. She's an illegitimate daughter. The Empress Dowager isn't taking you seriously. This country belongs to you. Although the Empress Dowager isn't my biological mother, she's still my biological aunt. She raised me. She managed the country before I became the emperor. Without the Empress Dowager, I might not be here today. She can bestow a title upon anyone she wishes to. It's not only Yongning who's misbehaving. Even her. That's enough, I got it. Alright, I'll go meet my royal mother right now. I'll ask her the reason why she did this. Tower, Shiener, wait here for a moment. I'll be back at once. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, isn't it inappropriate for you to do so? You'd better let me report your visit to the Empress Dowager first. Oh, Eunuch Chow, I'm the Empress Dowager's son. Isn't it completely reasonable for me to pay my royal mother a visit? Why must you report this to the Empress Dowager? Is there a reason why my royal mother can't meet me right now? I don't think so? In that case, there's no need to report this to her. Be gentle. You're being way too forceful, but I do feel much more comfortable. Is there a man in my royal mother's room? No. There's nothing odd about that. Royal mother has been staying in the imperial palace all alone for so many years. Besides, she's still young, she needs someone to keep her company as well. I shouldn't be disturbing them right now. Empress Dowager. After my hard work, you should feel much better now. Although I'm feeling much better now, you were way too forceful, my body still hurts a little. That man's voice. Your Majesty. Humph? It's you. It's you. It's you again. Oh, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, why are you here? Wait. This isn't what you think it is. Your Majesty, listen to my explanation. There's no need for you to explain anything, Royal Mother. Tower. My daughter is in an ambiguous relationship with him. After that, married Ying, my distant cousin. After everything that has happened so far. How dare this rascal run into my royal mother's bedroom? Your Royal Highness, I've remained celibate for many years, you know that. This is a misunderstanding, and you need to know that. You don't need to explain things to me anymore, Royal Mother. Royal Father died early, and you're still young. I can pretend that I never saw what happened just now. I won't even mind if you keep a boy toy in your palace. But do you know who he is? He just married into Prince Ning's manor. He's Yong Ning's husband. Our relatives are still at the garden party, being held in the imperial garden. How could you get into bed with this man in broad daylight? How could you be so shameless? Your Majesty. Nothing happened between me and the Empress Dowager. She was just sweating from the heat. You've misunderstood. Shut up. You adulterer. Emperor, how could you accuse him of being an adulterer? Is my reputation not worth anything? How could you scold me? You scolded me over this adulterer. If you continue behaving this way, I won't bother talking to you anymore. Go away. Yong Ning's husband is the Empress Dowager's boy toy. The Empress Dowager is so shameless that she slept with her boy toy in her palace. She even bestowed her boy toy's wife with the title of princess. If this news spreads... Humph? Wait. Your Majesty. Eunuch Chow. Here. You're not allowed to bring this incident up to anyone. If I find out that you've ruined the royal family's reputation in any way, I'll never forgive you, do you understand? I'd never do anything to ruin the royal family's reputation, but... Alright. You don't need to say anything else. Royal Mother, I'm leaving now, but I don't want to see that man in your palace ever again. My reputation has been completely ruined today. What are you writing? I managed to mend some of the cracks in your divine soul, however. The Triple Soul Sutra is your natal cultivation technique. The same thing will happen again if you continue cultivating in the future. These few pages of magical spells are for you. You can prevent the same thing from happening if you cultivate this every day. There you go. Does such a magical spell exist? What are you hiding? That's none of your concern. Who in the world are you? Why do you know so much about spells relating to the divine soul? To be honest, I'm not as skilled as you in terms of cultivation techniques relating to the divine soul. I just know how to mend one's divine soul. I don't know much about anything else. Is that so? But you managed to heal my long-time injuries with your skills. It's a pity that you're still oblivious to the fact that you've been fooled by the Grand Tutor Hall. Despite your skills. Actually, you can assume another identity and hide in Tianxin country with Yongning. However, if you'd like to be successful and famous, there's no need for you to work together with Grand Tutor Su. You can join the Xianin sect instead. Join my side, I'll make you the deputy sect master. That way, you'll still be able to get whatever you want in the future, right? Oh? Grand Tutor Su is working for the Imperial Palace. Aren't you working for the Emperor and your country as well, Empress Dowager? Even though I'm not the Emperor's biological mother, I treat him like my own son. I'll naturally act in his best interests. If something happens to the Emperor, am I still expected to help his sons out wholeheartedly? His sons are all waiting for me to die. If any of them become the emperor, my position will be at risk. But I can't do any of this alone. That's why I need your help. If you're willing to help me out, I'll make sure you'll be able to enjoy endless riches in the future. Or, do you have another request? You're way too generous, Empress Dowager, but there's no need for you to waste your efforts on me. I'm a free soul. I might decide to leave soon, and go somewhere, where no one can find me. I was just trying to ask you for help. You can look for me whenever you come to a decision. You can go anywhere in the Imperial Palace. With the jade token I gave you. What's wrong? Do you not want to leave? It's not that. It's alright, stop keeping things to yourself, you can ask me anything you want. Darling, how did you get to know the Empress Dowager? Why did she bestow upon me the title of Princess Yongfu? I met the Empress Dowager by Mu River. I rescued her when she was trapped in quicksand. I saved her life. She bestowed the title of princess upon you as a token of gratitude for my help. I see. I thought our lives would come to an end today. If something really happened to you today, I wouldn't have known what to do. I didn't expect you to be the Empress Dowager's savior, darling. Are you pleased now? No, why didn't you tell me about this earlier? I've been sick with worry for such a long time. I finally managed to enter the Imperial Palace. But I wasn't able to watch the opera with you, darling. You want to watch the opera, darling? Easy. I'll get some performers to come over and put on a show for you. Huh? Darling, stop joking around. Let's go back right now. Alright, I was just kidding. My darling, my darling. Humph? My darling, come follow us home. Stay away. Why do I run into them everywhere I go? Yongning, wait for me here. I need to go meet an acquaintance of mine. Huh, darling? Why can't you bring me along? Yongning? Darling. I didn't expect you to be able to escape us. Why must you run away from us? Just give in. You witches, how could I give in to you? Calm down, it's not the time to be afraid right now. I need to run. Their cultivation levels are below mine, but most importantly, I can't be afraid. I did it. Huh. Mas. Master. I've done my part. I'm waiting for you to bring me grandchildren. Yongning, I didn't expect to meet you here. I haven't seen you at the Imperial College for a long time. I came here to walk around with my husband. I didn't expect to meet you here either. Did you get married? Where's your husband? I'd like to see the lucky man who managed to marry a sweet girl like you. Yongning, who are you talking to? Ah, my husband is here. Heh? Court Master C? You're Yongning's husband? You called him Court Master C? Court Master C? Xiaoying, do you know my husband? But his surname is Su. Su? Court Master C, are you? Yongning, there's a library in my hometown. The library's name has C's in it, so after some time, people started calling me Court Master C. Miss Xiao has visited my hometown before. That's why she addresses me as Court Master C. I see. No wonder you know so many stories, darling. Court Master C is hiding his identity from Yongning? But they're already married. Why? Miss Xiao. Things are complicated. I can't explain everything to you right now. Please don't expose my identity. I didn't expect you to be a close acquaintance of my husband. What a coincidence. Yeah. You foolish girl. You keep talking about your husband. Are you showing off to me? I'm not. Right, my husband and I were about to go home, but since we ran into each other, why don't we sit down somewhere and have a chat? What is Court Master C hiding from me? Why is he doing this? Why did he marry her? I can't. I need to attend a lesson later, so I can't stay for long. Have fun with your husband. Xiaoying. Court Master C. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't intend to find out. Just know that Yongning's a good girl. Don't you dare hurt her. Also, don't forget about Tower. And don't lead girls on anymore. What a pity, we rarely get to see each other. Miss Xiao seems much livelier nowadays. She always seemed kind of depressed back then, but she seems to have opened up a lot more now. She should come out and do things more often. By the way, I haven't seen Tower in some time. I really do miss her. Court Master C. Huh, what are you muttering under your breath? Nothing. I'm fine. Alright, let's go home. What am I so worried about? Royal Mother, you have no idea what Yongning did today. If it weren't for us, she wouldn't even be here today. She's nothing. Why does she deserve to be a princess? Princess Consort Ning. Zhongyang told me about everything that happened today. I didn't expect that man to know the Empress Dowager. I still remember that one time. Darling, you're so funny. Yongning, you've really grown up. Why didn't you greet me after seeing me? Princess Consort. She's been bestowed the title of princess. Why does she need to greet you? Even the princess consort is obliged to greet her first before she greets anyone in return. Well, she doesn't even need to greet Commandery Princess Ning Xiang. Hey! Never mind, there's no need for us to argue with those that don't even have the right to attend the garden party. Anyways, you'll pay for what you've done soon, let's go. Humph! She made it sound like I care a lot about that garden party. Humph? Whoa, is this Prince Ning? Royal Father? You there. You'd better behave yourself.